aqui, velho. Fala, showman. Que palmeirense, mano. Tá louco? Ô, Natan. Geralmente faço umas 3 horinhas, mano. Mas vamos ver. Dependendo.
Barcelona can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that
Tranquilo,
hope
irmão. E
is
você, mano?
replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to
Vambora,
come
primeira
together
partidinha.
and to believe. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now he's had a shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just
Salve,
seen.
Dom
They have a
Rocha.
habit of
Tranquilo,
making their
irmão?
presence
Seja
felt,
bem-vindo
and
aí,
here
mano.
we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
There's the shot! It's a goal! The perfect script, the perfect outcome, a date with immortality.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the...
He's had a hit! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it
Primeiro
back and
cara
the
já
focus
quitou
to
aqui,
make
né?
it...
Sou de 15 pra subir? Nossa. Começou agora, né? Ah, quarta divisão, né, Cid? É mais simples no começo, mano. Isso é quarta ou terceira? Não vi, não. É, quarta, né? É isso mesmo. Bom time do cara, hein? Você é louco. Só boneco novo, mano. Eu sou
Well, there's
japonês,
no
mano.
doubt that this is a
Nasci
game
no
which
Japão,
holds a
aliás.
special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd
Pô, eu não sei
hoping to
pergunta
be
aleatória
treated
não, mano.
to a
Pessoal, fica à
special
vontade aí.
contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the
Opa,
players to
valeu,
walk
Ítalo.
out.
Tamo junto,
Well,
irmão.
there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pull it. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
Has a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Pesado essa partida.
Pull it. Messi. And it's Hullet. Great ball if he can get there. That's going to go a long way. And they're back on the ball again. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's
Nossa,
having
tá
a
muito
hit!
pesado.
And somehow it stayed out. Van Dijk. Quality ball. Hullet. Still goalless at the moment. Ah, it's a sweet ball that. And he's picked out the run. And Hullet!
Vamos ver.
Victoria! Goal!
É, não pegou, mano. Tá muito pesado, velho.
Just
Esse
so
gol aí
calm
acionei o
under
Van Dijk
pressure,
muito
and
antes.
he managed to
Mas eu,
fashion a fine
quando eu acionei,
finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Victoria have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Ribery.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. Messi. This is promising. Neymar. Costa Curta tries to clear. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had it taken off him. Deco. Walker has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
O Gullit.
Plenty to aim at. And the shot!
Voltou.
He has done it! A of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't. So can he put it away? Victoria! Goal! And they're back in front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loves it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He has found a way through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Ribery. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Now there's a fine ball. He's got Eto! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Nice interception, well timed.
Eto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Jogador trombando no meu
Facing up to
mesmo.
his adversary. And Ribery! Now, what has happened here? This time, surely.
Meu Deus do céu.
It's in. And they're at it again. In
Tentei,
double
mano.
quick time.
Tentei sim.
What a
A
great
única que eu
header.
consegui
Got
classificar
plenty on
foi
that.
o Regional Finals, que vai
Did
ser
a
semana
great
que
job
vem, mano.
keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic.
Mano.
Now it's Ribery. Kagawa. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he had to
Mano,
make
olha
that,
isso.
and he
Passando por
did
baixo
bring it.
toda hora. Tá foda.
Deco. And it's Deco. Bergomi does really well there, strong defending.
O boneco parando.
And here's Hullet.
Olha
Ribery.
isso, cara. Todas tá passando por baixo das
Oh,
pernas. Que
that was
isso, velho.
vital. Deco. And it's Eto. And here's Hullet. That's very neat. Hullet. And there is the half-time whistle.
Amiga, mostra a ficha do Bullet, mano, por favor. Mostra sim, mano. Essa é a ficha que eu tô usando agora, velho. Mas, não sei, mano. Acho que deram uma nerfada no meu Bullet aí, velho. Pelo menos nesse, não sei no novo, tá ligado? Essa é que eu tô usando no momento, mano. Pois é, Dom. Tá foda, mano. Mas esse partido aqui fora isso, tá acontecendo uns bagulho bizarro. Habilidade, eu botei toque duplo, chute de
And the second
primeira,
half gets underway.
superioridade aérea
Before they
e
might
pedalada
get too
simples,
carried
né?
away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Vieira. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. Might be danger here. It's a foul. It's in the box. It's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia.
Ai, que merda, mano.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The muscular approach does pay off here. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Pull it.
Ainda bem que ele não deu 2, mano.
Neymar.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Cara,
And it's
puta que
Ribery.
pariu, mano.
Raul, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul. Vieira. Now it's Ribery. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard.
Olha onde deu esse passe.
Deco. And Neymar. And here's Messi.
Mano, olha isso, cara. 2 vezes meus bonecos passando reto, mano. O que eu vou fazer, velho? Valeu, CRT. Tamo junto, irmão. Tá complicado aqui,
We've
velho.
seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So now the difference is Messi!
Quando
And
chega,
the
né?
keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Real chance!
Porra, tá que
That
pariu, mano.
is decidedly lacking.
Tá com isso aqui que se foda, velho. Foda, hein, velho. Essa raiva já vai uma partida.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a
Também
little while.
empatezinho, mano. Perdi aquele pênalti também, velho. Esse cara tava vendo a live. Aí viu onde eu mirei.
Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Gavi. And it's Rijkaard. Mbappe. And here's Suarez. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Ai, ai. Meu Deus,
Back
mano.
into the middle. This
Que
might spell
isso,
danger.
cara.
Oh, and the finish.
Pô, que isso, mano.
Oh, taken
Consegui dar
with
X, hein.
style. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a
Passa
player.
mais um. Passa mais um. Fura de novo, zagueiro. Fura de
It's
novo.
become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really...
Oh, what has happened here? And that is going out for a goal kick. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a good spell of possession, this. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost
nem tentar
personal,
cancelar,
and
né?
it had to be.
Que isso.
Ribéry.
Valeu, João. Você tá tomando 5-1, delay do caralho aqui, mas fora isso.
Vieira.
Valeu.
Can he spark a counter here?
Mano, olha isso, cara, não
That's
consigo
been
cancelar,
intercepted.
He
mano.
read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot.
Porra.
He scores. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Você encerrou sua live, João?
Cambio de jugadores.
5 minutes left on the clock. Vieira. Luis Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Divisao.
Vieira gets it clear. Vieira. 5 minutes to add. Oh, great chance! Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Haaland. That is good alertness. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho hits one! They've scored!
Ai, ai.
That is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Oh, what a mistake! He's got to be in here. There's the hit!
Era só ter feito o pênalti lá, mano. Vacilo do caralho.
The death is their time.
Olha como.
And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps...
Por isso que eu não gosto de divisão, tá ligado? Valeu, Victor. Tava muito pesado, mano. Tava reclamando a partida inteira. O time não pegava autoblock, mano. Passava de bola das pernas toda hora. Mas mereceu, jogou melhor, mano.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the
É,
minds of the
vacilei.
footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing
Aí, quem
world.
não se inscreveu, se
No
inscreve aí,
decibels
rapaziada. Deixa o
spared in
like,
this
mano.
collective
Vou
chorus.
descer agora que eu tô começando. Fechou?
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rummenigge. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Deco. Gullit. Messi. And here's Eto'o. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ronaldinho. Oh, not quite. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an out ball. But I think what's impressed many people in recent times about him is the pace he can actually bring to get in behind opposition defences. And that doesn't mean he'll actually hold his position centrally. He loves to go and drift to either
Salve,
flank. He
Capivas.
can easily
Tranquilo, irmão.
take on a fullback and beat him.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Núñez. Messi. Vieira. Chance here to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vieira. Well timed, excellent interception. Deco.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gullit. Núñez
Eu
chasing
duvido
after it.
que meu Gullit tenha menos saudade físico que
That is
o
good pressure,
Lapid.
just hounded him off it. And he's on his way. Now it's Darwin. That is lovely. And here's Ronaldinho. Messi. And the shot! Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Here's Deco. And it's Deco. And it's Messi. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, the
Cara, esse
defence proved
delay tá me
infallible
irritando,
then,
mano.
but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Works it forward. Neymar. Deco. Rijkaard.
Eu já perco uma bola aqui no meio, provavelmente vai tomar um gol.
And it's Deco.
Nossa.
Now it's Gullit. Now it's Gullit. Ronaldinho. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Eto'o. Messi. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul.
Boa tarde,
There
DH7.
could be trouble here.
Obrigado
For
pelo
now, the
like, irmão.
referee
Tamo
is
junto,
keeping his
mano.
cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's in a great position. Neymar unable to make it
Eu já
happen
tô
for
num
all his
ponto
good
que
intentions.
qualquer coisinha que acontece, tô estressado. Né?
That's a shade
A segunda
optimistic.
partida me habituou
Oh
de
no, what has
demais.
happened here? It's out of play for a goal kick. Vieira. Smoothly does it. Now it's Neymar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And we've reached half-time.
Era com 5 zagueiros também.
Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Goes in for the header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Deco. Well, that's cause for mild irritation.
Vacilei, velho. Vacilei pra caralho.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar hurtling down that right flank. Has a goal!
Nossa.
It's in!
Oh, he's quite the
Quero ver
pro.
se o cara vai
The
ser pro jogo
speed
agora.
and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the
Obrigado,
break can
Divis.
often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Pull it. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And they win it back again.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mateus does really well to win the ball there. Rummenigge, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi, great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Vou ver vermelho, não vou deixar ele chutar, velho.
uma substituição. O número 99, número 9, número 11,
Belletti.
Ronaldinho, Messi, número 6.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's looking to set free a runner. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Palmer can see things others simply cannot. Luis Suarez. And here's Ronaldinho. Palmer. That's good play. Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's certainly onside here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a little off target. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And Batistuta! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And here's Suarez. Mbappe, he's in here. Another chance from a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Great hit!
Boa, Mbappé.
And it's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Agora o cara puxou.
Oh, the deftness of
Foi,
touch. Received it
Bravo, man.
delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
É, puxou mesmo. Como é difícil jogar divisão, mano. Pô, se fosse liso, eu jogaria o dia inteiro, velho. Mas, porra. Caneleiro. Tão longe, tão longe. Te levei tão longe, tão longe.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are
Vambora.
all set. The
Terceiro.
game should be a
Terceiro?
truly
Ah,
entertaining
quarta.
one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Can he finish?
É difícil hoje,
Listen,
confesso.
the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Parece dar triângulo.
Gullit.
Ele toma
Oh,
também.
he's burst through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found some space. Oh, such a clever touch. What a throw in. Oh, nice touch. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Thuram gets it away. Deco takes a look up. He's onside. And that was very necessary.
Might want to be careful there.
That's beautifully weighted. Picked out brilliantly. There's no flag. Cantona. And he's there to clear it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pull it. And he's managed to get free. He's got the shot away!
Porto.
It's in! They have
Olha a
done
jogada
it!
do
They have their equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been...
Great chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a
Mano do
real
céu.
let-off.
O que tá acontecendo hoje?
Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi, chance!
Vou ver se...
Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Fluminense really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vieira gets across to intercept that. He was under real pressure there. Almost half an hour in now. Neither of these two want a chance for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Salve,
All
Striker.
you'd be
Tranquilo,
thinking
mano?
is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And he welcomes it in.
Como tá os
He's
campeonatos
got away.
maltês?
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the finish!
O Gullit.
No mistake! A quite
Tranquilo também,
incredible
mano.
spell. They
Passando
are
raiva aqui, né?
flying.
Mas...
Well,
normal.
we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Messi are well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Deco.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the shot a goal.
Nossa. Hoje
Well, that
é
has not
noite,
gone
tá
well.
ligado?
Now there's a fine ball. A hefty challenge, but fair
Olha
enough.
isso, mano. A bola tava no good, pô. Ele simplesmente deixou a bola passar. Foda-se. Não quero dominar, foda-se.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar, he has found the way through.
Não quer que eu marque nenhum gol pelo jeito, mano.
Veron. Ronaldinho. Veron. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Isso aí, mano.
Well, Peter, I think the score
Continuar
is a
jogando
fair
lá.
reflection
Sem
of
jogar
what we've
os...
witnessed so
Sem ser os
far, and
amador, pô.
that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Seletiva da Copa Paulista? Você classificou ou você tá na seletiva?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Neymar concedes a free kick for that.
Salve, Luan. Tranquilo, mano? Fred é meu parceiro, pô. O Strike.
Cantona! Cantona! It's run loose. Who's going to
Joga
get
muito
there?
ele.
Tries to get it clear.
Apesar de ser meu
And it's
pato.
Cruyff. Oh, he's seen that early. Used
Tem
a
que ficar
certain
puto, né?
sixth sense. Messi. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Pull it. Can he spark a counter here? Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Pull it. Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Deco. Pull it. Messi. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Neymar. Oh, important interception.
Esse que ainda não. Joga muito. Ele joga bem, né?
That's very neat. Veron did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Messi. Veron. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eto'o was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real
Acho
show
isso
of
mesmo.
discipline.
Cantona. Fluminense
Nossa
have got
Senhora.
it back and they'll... There's the hit! Oh, taken
Ai,
with
ai.
style.
Yeah, I'd call that transition.
É, mano, é a melhor
right.
forma de evoluir
He
jogando esse
won it back
campeonato, mano.
and bit
Não
hard.
tem pra onde correr, não, mano. Cara, tô com preguiça de jogar nesse modo lixo lento, mano. Sério mesmo. Puta que pariu, velho. Tô ardendo em ódio já aqui, mano.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got
Vontade
ourselves a
nenhuma
game
de
here.
jogar, velho.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
serán sustituidos por
Ronaldinho. And the shot!
el dorsal 7, el dorsal 20, Cristiano Ronaldo, el dorsal
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
cambio de jugadores.
Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Driving on and making good progress. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Ok, nunca jogo.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cannavaro did well to stay calm there.
Temporada eu joguei mais amistoso do que ranking. Ah, se o parceiro de treino for bom, compensa muito mais, mano. Sendo bem sincero, velho.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Treinar aqui não vale a pena, mano.
Little pass back.
E nenhum plano
Really
tem,
got
né,
in his
filho?
face there, and it was well played. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmer!
Boa, Paulo.
It's a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano
Bom,
Ronaldo!
Cris.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is free. It is surely done. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Has a goal! And he hits the net.
E aí, Vulgo?
Over the hills
Tranquilo,
and
irmão?
far away. No catching them
Mano,
now.
que estresse que eu tô passando aqui,
And he
velho.
stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bound.
Ah, mas eu fiz os gols tudo no final, pô. É um delay do caralho, mano. Que horas vocês querem ir, mano? Eu vou terminar umas 6h30 aqui, se pá. Talvez antes, dependendo do meu humor aqui. Vê lá, mano, pergunta lá. Mano, eu iria umas 7h30 daí, tá ligado? Se for 7, porque terminar a live, aí eu vou tomar um banho, comer alguma coisa, tá ligado? Mas é suave, não é longe daqui. Fechou, irmão, dá um toque lá. É da chibatada. O cara pegou o VAR de novo, mano. Tá aí. Mas eu vi uma.
Well, it is a game
Vambora,
which in the grand
vambora,
scheme of
vambora.
things may not have too much
Tentar não
riding on it,
habitar, mano.
but it is
Tá
equally
foda esse
clear
game
and
aí.
very visible
Tá
that there is
menos, mano.
much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. And here's Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, super fine.
Nossa, mas também jogando desse
And
jeito
the finish!
é difícil, mano. Olha a minha marcação,
Well,
né?
they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Como é que eu vou parar de reclamar?
Nicely
O
worked.
cara tá 3 barras, mano.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that was very
Aí é foda,
necessary.
né? Pô.
Deco. Neymar. Rijkaard. Messi. And that's been intercepted. Vardy does really well to win the ball there. Neymar. Messi. Fire. And the shot!
Orgulho.
It's in! And once
Boa,
more,
irmão.
we are
Obrigado,
all
mano.
square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. The keeper deserves some sympathy there.
Neymar! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong
Respira
may come
fundo.
right.
Não reclamar, não reclamar, não reclamar.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Milan are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Mano, nem questão de ganhar, mano. É esse delay, velho. Nossa, me irrita demais, mano.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
So changes already. That is a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Deco going face to face with his great rival. Platini. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Vardy. There's the hit!
Boa, Raika.
Chance again. No.
Milan really putting a few
Man,
chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Pull it. And it's Vardy. Vieira gets a foot in here. Deco. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Platini. He's in, short. He's got the shot
Wow.
away.
Que isso, cara.
Goal, Milan!
O passe de costa que eu dei ali pro Deco, mano. Eu virei e toquei. Pô. Não toquei de costas, mano.
No getting to
Foi
it at all.
retardado.
Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Ah, o cara tá com expulso, mano. Nem vi, cara.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ronaldinho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Cara, deu triângulo no Rodri, mano.
Kyle Walker. Well, he's going to be disappointed
Nossa.
with that. Vard and Vardy! It's a goal!
Ainda tá em 3
A
gols,
quite
cara.
incredible spell. They are flying.
Salve, Café, tranquilo, mano?
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Pô, que isso, cara, na moral, mano.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Nem quando sobra.
Milan take a
Cara,
two-goal
Carlos,
lead
foi
and are
cagada.
looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt
Olha, mano.
is how many is coming.
Olha, mano.
And he's there to get it away.
O cara me entrega, né?
Deco.
Toma um gol, velho.
Deco! Oh, surely
Eu
that
chutei
deserved
daí,
better.
né?
Deco
Chutei.
deserves a lot of credit for his willingness
Chutei
to
daí.
make those runs.
Não
The
cancelei,
passers
não.
will always have an option with him.
Vou fazer uma piada aqui, mas não posso, mano.
Deco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's
O guarda dele é
Vardy.
melhor que o Van Dijk, mano. Corta mais bola que o Van Dijk.
He won't be happy with that one. Ronaldinho. And he was quick to react. Could move up a gear here. Neymar. Messi. Showing good feet. And it's Deco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's going to go a long way. And that's a throw-in.
Não, você é louco, mano. Não, pô. Não compensa, tá ligado?
Deco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Platini, who does have an assist to his
Mas era sobre o nosso amigo Rods, mano.
No, that's been intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
Olha essa travada, cara. Puta que pariu, mano. Aí não dá, velho. Sério mesmo,
Kyle
mano.
Walker.
É sem condição, mano.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Caralho, eu não consigo jogar, mano.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vai
Well,
tomar
he
no
certainly
cu,
wasn't in
cara.
the mood to take any risks.
Se fuder, mano.
Rijkaard. And it's Walker. Here's Deco. And it's Eto. Platini. No foul, says the referee. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Hullet. Platini. Vieira. Now it's Eto. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Levar a lupa? Eu não sei, mano. Acho que não, velho. É Barça, né? O Paulo falou que vai 7,5, não falou?
Invitiamo tutti i tifosi a dare il proprio contributo alla nostra fondazione per l'aiuto alle popolazioni più povere. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22. Viene
That
sostituito
gets
con
things going for the second half.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede
Mano,
another.
parece que pra
The
ele tá
next goal
Mó liso, tá ligado? Eu faço comando depois, mas ele já tá lá, mano. É
Barcelona
bizarro,
come out of
velho.
the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Neymar, Eto'o, he's found some space.
Olha, mano.
Ronaldinho. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game
Os
because you
moleques
try
não
to
ganham uma na
absorb in
corrida.
numbers defensively,
Porra.
and then you look to hit it with a long
Tava
ball
mais, tava
quickly on the
mais. Vai.
counter-attack
Continua.
to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
And a shot! And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Ronaldinho. That's been cut
Mano,
out,
tem
well
que rir,
played.
mano. Só tem que rir, mano.
A noticeable change
Olha,
in the
mano.
approach to defending here.
Vai tomar no
Much
cu,
more
cara.
in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter,
He's had a shot!
Não, 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 não.
No messing
Não, não,
about,
não.
just bludgeoned
Sou
away.
muito burro também, mano.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Gives it back.
just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Just one in it now. The game takes on
Sou
a whole
japonês,
new
sabe?
complexion.
Tá lag
And
demais,
that really
velho.
is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about.
Lag
Excitement and
demais.
entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Cortável, cara. Salve, Alexandre. Valeu, irmão. Obrigado de coração, mano. Tamo junto. Seja bem-vindo aí, mano. Se quer passar raiva comigo, fica aí, mano. Verdinha é zica, mano. Eu nem sei como consegui fazer esse gol, mano. Sinceramente, velho.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest
Como
value
pausa
of this
esse
game
cara
might
também.
just take off from here.
Mano, eu vou tirar um zagueiro que só tá dando treino, tá com o time todo pra baixo. Vou botar. Eu vou botar o vivo aqui, né? Porque ele tá com o time todo adequado mesmo. Só tá com o atacante lá. Não faz diferença esse zagueiro ali não.
Numero 9. Lascia il campo per il numero 20. Cambio di giocatori.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. David Villa. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Valverde. Oh, that's clever. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Suarez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, lovely bit of skill. Just eases him off the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
Não,
Will
Soares. Para de correr, cara.
Oh, delightful ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Ronaldinho. It's a good spell of possession, this. David Villa. And the finish!
Vamos, Vila, porra.
He's got a goal!
Vamos, vamos.
It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the... It's Ronaldinho!
Nossa, passou, mano. Não esperava,
You
velho.
can get that clear.
Sozinho, mano. Que vacilo.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luis Suarez
Que pariu, Soares.
nicked it back promptly. Time added on will be 2 minutes. It's a sweet ball, that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
They're urging him to shoot. David Villa!
Puta que pariu,
And
mano.
time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a
Tá
contest
bom,
of
velho. Segundo quarto,
ferocity
né?
and
Porra,
marvellous
olha
talent
o
from
mano.
start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had...
É, o Soares já não é muito liso, mano. Aí nesse delay ainda, porra. Tá foda, velho. Está suave, né, mano? Agora tá com tempo pra caralho. É, conseguiu um empate, pelo menos. Mas tá foda, mano. Tô estressando demais. Deixa essa partida e mijar, velho. Já voltei, rapaziada. E aí, rapaziada. Então, você viu o nome do time do cara? Ah, o cara tá com Forlan, Scholes, Bergkamp, Cafu e tá falando isso, mano. Não que sejam épicos muito
Well, this
bons, né? Mas,
Efootball's only a game.
mas é
You
épico,
should
né,
try
mano?
telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the
Querendo
week's
ou não, é
most
épico.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, no joy this time. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's in, surely! And the shot!
Mano,
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was
sei que
arriving
é
quickly.
chegar, né?
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big
Fez
chance
pênalti?
now from 12 yards.
Não tem nada a ver, né?
So the would-be breakthrough moment.
Cara, que tu. Tá bom. Gol do Barcelona? Pô, pior que fiz uma aposta, mano. Quem que fez o gol? Ah, mais uma a gente sobe pra terceira. Aí a gente já entra no ranking daí. Yamal? Ah, tá. Yamal tá jogando demais, mano. Você é louco. Você não gosta do Barça? Pode crer. Ah, mano, eu prefiro o Real também, mas. Sei lá. Não faz muita diferença pra mim, não. Só do Real por causa do Cristiano, né? E for do Barcelona, só tô usando aqui por causa do uniforme mesmo. Né, Real, essa temporada não foi muito bem, não, mano. Só ataca, mano. Eles têm chance de ser campeão da La Liga ainda? O Real?
Barcelona can do it here.
Salve, Debola.
90 minutes
Opa, tô com o
away
manto aqui,
from
mano.
reaching their
Tá
target.
ligado?
It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations?
O
Well,
cara
there's a real
quitou?
familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the...
Pô, os dois caras quitaram sem eu nem fazer um gol, mano. Que isso? Beleza. Vamos pra terceira, então. Ah, se ganhar hoje é campeão, pode crer. Aqui ninguém vive pra sempre. Marcas que eu não sei nem pronunciar. Pode crer, mano. É, então já era, mano. E era difícil mesmo se eles não ganhassem hoje, né? Sem de ver. Enrolar o que é, então, eu também, mano. Pô, mas daí foi um. Tipo assim, o Neymar sair do Barça, o Cris sair do Real. e O, já parei de acompanhar um pouco o futebol europeu, mano. Aí depois que o Barcelona saiu do Messi, o Messi saiu do Barcelona e o Cris foi pra Arábia, mano. Nossa, achei que perdeu bastante a graça do futebol, mano. E o Neymar ainda pra Arábia também. Achei paião. Mano, tamo junto. Se pudesse escrever aí também, fortalece demais, mano. Estamos crescendo de pouquinho em pouquinho aí, né? Começando agora também. É, então vai ser triste, mano. Triste mesmo. É igual no basquete, o LeBron e o Curry e o Durant estão pra se aposentar. Tá acabando uma era, né, mano? Tem que fazer, os cara
Barcelona
não são
take
pra
up their
sempre, né?
starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener,
Pode crer, Diogo.
substantially
Seja
more
bem-vindo, irmão.
fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation.
Você é o cara que tá jogando
100,000
comigo?
plus in unison.
Agora?
The action has already started. Maldini has given away a free kick.
Nossa.
Face to face with the keeper. Chance!
Nossa, que
Goal!
travada, mano.
Flamingo! The lightness of step, the
Pô,
sharpness
tá
of
foda,
movement,
assim. Não
the
acho uma
certainty of
partida
finish.
decente,
I'm not
pô.
making any apologies, but I was willing him
Tô
to
falando que é
supply the
culpa do
finish,
cara,
and he
não. Ó,
came up trumps.
acho que é o servidor mesmo.
I doubt
Mas,
very much that
caraca,
this
velho.
was in the script. And here's Neymar. Messi. Rijkaard. And it's
Você
Thuram.
viu? Travou no lance do gol, mano. Pô,
Deco. Now it's Eto. He's shifting through the gears here. That's really well cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Got a shot away.
ainda bem que eu não sou muito do
Nice.
X1, só
Just
Copa.
not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there.
Eu
He's
curto no
usually
X1,
better than that.
mas eu jogo bem Copa, mano. Prefiro o X1
And he's
quando é
quick to
lobby.
snatch it back. That is ended up in no man's land.
Cara, eu
Kyle
cancelei esse
Walker.
passe duas
And
vezes.
the
Duas
counter is
vezes.
on.
Não é nem zoeira, mano.
And it's Neymar. Good
Não
spot,
sei
he's
porque não
seen
foi
the
pra
run.
nada, velho. De verdade, mano.
It's out for a goal kick.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Edmilson. That's been cut out, well
Isso.
played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Messi. That's a fabulous ball. Neymar!
Boa, né?
Sticks it away!
Danilo Black, sim, mano.
Barcelona are back in business.
Parceiro, pô.
And that
Tá louco.
really is
Já me ajudou aí
so
direto.
impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and
Gente
entertainment.
boníssima,
What a
né?
lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Eto'o going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Hullet. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well timed, excellent interception. Deco. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Hullet couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Kyle Walker. Now it's Messi.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Eu fiquei bem fraquinho. Eu desanimo no geral que eu tinha falado. Pior que tá uma desanimada mesmo, mano. Mas dá pra pegar a primeira divisão, assim,
And it's
jogando.
Deco. Now it's Hullet. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from
Você
the
conhece o
area.
Danilo
Not
Black
the
também?
best
Você é
way
amigo
to
dele?
do it, though.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Van
Cara,
Dijk. That's a shade optimistic. Works it forward. He's been picked out. Can he put it away? Oh, full marks for that
pode
effort.
crer, você jogava um
Certainly
X11.
could have been something so much more.
Também jogava, né?
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. And the pass is intercepted. Eto'o. Messi.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Eto'o. Deco. Great ball. There's the hit.
Vamos ver.
Goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Barcelona, he's had a shot! And he's straight offside.
Mano, eu evito apostar no meu time, tá ligado? Porque senão eu acho que leva pra outro
There's the
lado.
end of the first half.
Você sempre acredita que vai
Barcelona
ganhar, né,
come
mano? Tipo
roaring
assim,
back in quite some
seu
style.
time é
We've got a
minimamente
very different
competitivo.
game now.
Eu
So we
evito
reach the
apostar no
halfway
meu time.
point.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
No Brasil, você torce pra que time? São Paulo, pode crer. Tá feliz então com seu time.
So off we go once more. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looks for the finish. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, that's ambitious.
Pô, aí já é loucura. O gol daí, mano. E é difícil entrar no blitz
So
cooler
what can they
normal.
make of this? And it's Messi. Neymar. He's had a hit!
Boa, Neymar.
They've scored!
Ah, classificou as oitavas, pô, tá bom.
To pull
Tá
clear.
ótimo.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball
É que
game
não
now,
tem
Peter,
isso, né?
and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
That's headed upfield.
Vai lá, bola.
Neymar in acres of space out wide. Thuram clears it away. Now the finish!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He could be in here. Eto. Deco. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Deco. He's picked his way through. This might... And the shot!
Tô
And
vontade do
more!
time ser digno de após, mas a expectativa inicial é de vencer.
And
Pô,
surely that settles it.
That
eu
looks
achei
like
que
a
o time ia
preconceived
jogar
plan.
mais
Win the ball and then
relaxado.
unleash.
Eu já tava
It's
classificado,
starting
não
to look
tava?
like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Deco. Now it's Hullet. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Eu tenho que confiar nisso, assim.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Maldini concedes a free kick for
Situação
that.
pesou um pouco. É, então.
And it's Messi. Kyle
Botafogo
Walker,
ontem
the man
quase
that is
entregou, né?
tenacity personified.
Tô acompanhando, né?
And he's intervened well there. Vieira. That's a nicely measured pass. Costa Curta. That pass has been well intercepted.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Ele foi golaço do Arthur, hein, mano, o terceiro lá. Pô. Vou botar um e aqui. Gostei. Oi, mano. Não sei se ele teve sorte ali também, né? Só se eu achar ele reto.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have got
29,
changes here from both sides, in fact.
el dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 9, el dorsal
Now it's Luis
25,
Suarez,
Eto'o. El
Gavi.
dorsal 11, Neymar.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
El dorsal 21,
Rijkaard gets over and
el
intercepts.
dorsal 7,
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Luis Suárez. El dorsal 80,
Mateus,
Ronaldinho. Se va a llevar a cabo un
bout
cambio
of
de
passing
jugadores.
here, really easy on the eye.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Que isso.
Oh, super find. Oh, just skips past, and the shot! And he hits the net. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Ribéry. Played back in. Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. And Hullet! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Pior que
Flamengo
foi
just
foda,
served
mano.
up a reminder of how good they
Mas
can
era
be
pra
on
ser
the
dos
break.
caras, né,
Their
velho?
method is clear. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Ed Nielsen. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And now they can spring out
bola,
of
velho.
defence. He's
Nossa.
one-on-one! And the shot!
Foi gol ainda.
It's there!
Cagada, mano.
They
Essa
are
passe do Suárez
getting
foi uma bosta.
horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter.
He's got a side of goal! Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw, that. Picked off with relative ease. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have been forced to do it.
Quantos pontos que é pra chegar na segunda? 1.500, né? Top 800. Cara, tem que ter pique pra pegar top 1 no primeiro dia, hein, mano. Nossa senhora, cara. Ah, eu vi, mano. Ele apareceu aí na live também. Você é louco, mano. É muita partida, né? Cara, tem que jogar umas 50 partidas no dia, mano. Não dá, velho. É demais pra mim, mano. É o time do cara. Valeu, irmão. Vai lá, mano. Tamo junto. Obrigado pela presença aí, mano.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. No, he refuses to take the bait. Messi. Mbappe looking to run onto it. And it's Messi.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that. For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti.
De
Well, that
costas
looked
pro
awkward,
Great,
but he had a good
aí não.
crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out to the right, Messi wriggles his way through. He is through here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass somewhat off target. Messi. And that interception was most necessary. He shapes to shoot. It's loose now
Caralho,
and they want to
Kaká.
get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Messi. Cafu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Vieira.
Nossa. Ok,
Messi.
cara.
Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! Rijkaard clears it away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Passing nice and neat. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a smashing touch to get him away.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And here's Eto'o.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Eto'o. And he's managed to get free. And the cross comes in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Plays a sharp little ball here. Vieira. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Rijkaard. And here's Neymar. Messi. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kyle Walker. And it's Vieira. He's in, surely! Great hit!
No miss.
Goal! goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Eto'o. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Defending was strong and firm. Eto'o will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Neymar. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Has a go! Goal!
Very good.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Barcelona ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Por isso que o meu campo dele é preenchido, mano. Quilos e quilos.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 10. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
And we're off again.
Camisa 18.
Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Hullet. Veron.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Davids. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Hullet. He was under real pressure there. And
Meu
the
Deus do
shot!
céu.
And he's following up.
Nossa,
And more and more and
que
more.
loucura, mano.
And they are pulling clear here. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. A case now of complete control. Araujo has got himself a free kick. And they win it back again. And he's straight offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Hullet. And he's there to retrieve it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, great hits one!
Morto.
He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And now he has two. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Público presente na partida
Messi
de
making
hoje.
good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Cara, toca de
That is
primeira.
good alertness.
Hum.
Fiddles it through. Oh. Can he finish?
Não foi pênalti isso? Puta que pariu, né, mano?
Rijkaard. Oh, given away. And the finish. It's in.
Vou pausar, acho que ele vai quicar, né?
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Ah, tá diferente hoje. Hoje não, esse jogo, né? Vou botar o Vila aí, vamos ver.
Substituição em andamento.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do
Salve,
and will
Totti. Obrigado,
continue to
irmão.
do by the looks of it.
Coração, mano. Tamo junto, velho.
Thuram tries to clear. Oh, that's neat. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Nossa,
He's found
que
a way
passe,
through.
viu?
Baron. He's in plenty of space here. Great defending, strong and determined. Gavi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Gavi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going full tilt down the right-hand side. Davids, Pullet receives it in a wide position. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Collar! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Atletico Paranaense awarded another corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that has been cleared. Atletico Paranaense have their third corner. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way, and now the hit! Oh, impressive strike.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Esse delay me brocha demais, né?
Collier. Mbappe. Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cafu, passing is crisp and sharp. Climbs up big! Ribéry. Gavi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Gavi. Time added on 4 minutes.
cara tá mexendo, mano? Pô, falta 1 minuto pra acabar a partida. Meu Deus, mano. Era viagem, aqui a gente se espaça, senhora bacana, sem endereço.
And it's Ribery. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And Ribery!
Tem que ser
The
assim.
whistle has gone and it is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Vamos lá, acho que vou jogar mais uma ou duas partidas no máximo, né? Que era impossível não acontecer. Ah, se for partir, vou ficar com saudade. Eu- Aqui a gente fez. Cadê o Ivanzeira pra contar umas mentiras pra nós aí? Mano, não sei o que o Ivan tá fazendo, mano. Ele é mentiroso, mano. Vou mandar aqui pra baixo.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football. Ensuring
Salve,
that, yet
BDV.
again, this will be an
Tamo junto,
occasion
irmão. Obrigado pelo
for the
like,
game's
mano.
ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty
Só que
promptly.
hoje tá foda, mano. Falar pra você. Tá muito delay pra mim, mano. Muito, muito. Todas as partidas. Não peguei uma partida lisa, mano.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Porque divisões sempre tem um delayzinho pra mim, né? Mas hoje tá demais, cara.
Aims beyond. He's had a hit!
Pior que eu jogo lobby depois e tá liso, mano. Então, tipo,
Up towards the front line.
pô, é foda, velho.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Not the most accurate pass.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the
Mano,
rest.
mas não é
I
por causa do
think.
cosplay não, mano. Porque eu enfrentei cara do play e tava delay também, tá ligado? Então não é o cosplay, não.
Eto. Deco. And here's Neymar. Driving through the middle. Real chance!
Olhei.
It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, how's that for a class
Principalmente pra
finish?
marcar, é muito
That's
ruim,
just
mano.
clever.
Atacar dá pra você se virar, tá ligado?
Only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Mas marcar no delay, pô, você não consegue trocar
I doubt very
seta,
much that this was in the script.
você não controla o seu boneco direito, ele vai arrastando. É foda, né?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
fiddles it through. And it's Messi. Mateus. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. Ribéry! And the ball's come loose here. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Pull it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Davids. He's gone forward. No luck with that dink over the top.
Mas você não concorda com o braço, ficou muito mais perto.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ah, pode ser, mano. Mas o servidor continua sendo o mesmo, não?
Mateus, Ribéry, he's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he?
Sei,
That's
sei.
very well played.
Mas antes
They've got
da
a
atualização
healthy
já era
number
pesado
of
também, né?
very tall targets to pick out
Sempre só
from
rodou ele
this
no
In for a
lobby
header.
mesmo.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brazil have their second corner now. He gets big. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Brazil really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Vieira. To Walker. And it's Deco. No, he refuses to take the bait. And that's really
Cara,
well
ele só faz
manoeuvred.
isso.
Now it's Hullet.
Fica esperto, né?
Vieira. Messi. And it's Hullet. Now it's Eto. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looks a foul. Yeah. Quickly taken. Walker. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Neymar. Now the finish!
Logo Gullit.
It's in! to pull clear.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Tries a shot!
Entregou
Surely
e ficou
now they
fácil, né?
are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one...
And Ribéry! Always going over the top.
Brazil are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing... Can he finish? A whisker away from making it 4.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Tries to get it clear. And here's Deco. Pick the error!
Caralho, filho.
It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Messi. Oh, here's a chance! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ribéry. Cleared without hesitation. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return. And I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the game has already... Chance! Mateus. Cantona. And it's Hullet. Mateus. Has a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Hullet.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Good ball over the top. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi. Big chance! And he hits the net.
Fazelinho.
They are getting horribly bullied, and it
Essa
seems
partida
there
mais
is
vista que eu joguei.
plenty more to
E não
come.
tá liso.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been
Tá
humiliated.
100%, tá ligado?
It's become a case of men against boys. Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate the...
Has a go!
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp move. There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Hullet wins the duel this time. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Eto'o. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dixon. For Ribery. Cantona looking to run onto it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Deco. Eto, who's set up one goal so far.
Salve, Éder. Obrigado, irmão. Tamo junto, mano.
Eto. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Messi. And it's Vieira. And it's Deco. And here's Hullet. Ribery. Messi. And that could set him on his way.
Fez esse jogo todo.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Hullet. Oh, and he's through the middle. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vieira. That's a sharp pass.
Nossa.
That's ruffled a good effort from distance.
Será que o cara puxa e tá pausando?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Deco. El dorsal 10. Messi.
Caraca, nem vi que tinha começado, mano.
Barcelona have a free kick.
Dorsal 11.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Que susto, mano.
Sustituidos por el dorsal 22. El dorsal 21. Ribery. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 80. Ronaldinho. El dorsal 18. Luis Suárez.
Front-footed pressing going on here.
Cara, eu tô 5 atacantes.
That's been cut out, well played. Thuram. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Messi. He's had a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Brazil get their 4th corner.
Não sei o que tá.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Thuram. They get a throw in. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Chance to finish. Oh,
Esse cara tá
there was
ficando com
plenty on
estatística,
that.
não faz sentido não.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Ribery.
Habrá 3
Gavi.
minutos de descuento.
Forwards and with intent. Ronaldinho. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Luis Suarez. Chouameni. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here.
Vamos para a última partidinha aí. Cara, o João tá com 1.900 pontos. Que isso, né? É muita partida, né? Eu tô cansado só de jogar aqui, velho. Imagina ele, mano. Vamos pra ultiminha, rapaziada. Top 243. Não é, provavelmente, mano. Ele esperou abrir o servidor e já foi jogando, tá ligado? Lógico que teve pausa, mas não foi muito não, né? 3 volantes, mano.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely
Então,
anticipated,
mano, só
hugely
que
hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be
eu
at this moment in
faço
time.
direto
It
do
really
Play, tá
is a
ligado?
sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100,000
Não
plus
sei se dá pra
in
colocar
unison.
thumbnail fazendo do Play, né?
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can...
Hits one!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Showing good feet. Now it's Bergkamp. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mano,
That's
eu
played into
tenho
space. Played into space out
250 de
wide.
upload, mano.
Vieira.
Da Vivo.
Interesting ball. Batistuta, brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Eto. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona!
YouTube Studio no
There
Chrome.
was no getting to that. No getting to it at all.
Aí, tipo, eu inicio a live
No other
e
outcome
mudo
there.
lá qual
That was
thumbnail.
bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the
Falei que eu nem sei
first
fazer,
goal
mano.
of the
Mas
game.
eu vou ver
Well,
essa
this should
parada aí.
allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Batistuta. And it's Hullet. He's in space and looking for options. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Batistuta. Deco. Now it's Batistuta. That is a great pick out. Well, that's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar carries the ball down the right. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's tidy. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Tem que trocar, tá muito baixo, mano. Pode crer, mano.
Now it's
Você acha que tá
Fulton,
baixo?
and
Mano,
that
não sei se
interception
30 é
was most
tão baixo
necessary.
assim, não,
That
mano.
was well played, well stopped.
No PES os caras
Good
jogavam
cut.
com menos e rodava liso, mano. Sei lá,
Now,
velho.
who's going to be first to
Eu acho que é o
this?
servidor que é ruim mesmo.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Fullet. Half-time getting close now.
Mas não sei também, né? Se for 30 só pra você, eu acho que é suave.
Oh, that's
Mas agora,
clever.
se
Right
alguém
guard
usa mais...
cuts it out.
Tipo, eu tenho uma
The two
internet só pra
sides
mim, tá ligado?
separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Hullet. And Hullet! He's got a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Pode crer, BDV. Vou ver isso aí
It was
depois,
a
mano.
great
Obrigado,
finish.
mano.
He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Vou ver se consigo fazer essa thumbnail ou sei lá.
And the referee
Ver
brings
se
the
alguém
first
pode
half
fazer
to
pra
a
mim.
close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Changes made by neither side from what we understand.
Essa
Messi,
partida tá lisa, mano. A última que eu vou jogar. Tá
defending
lisa.
strong and determined. Davids. It's Pedri. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Vieira. And it's Hullet. And it's Vieira. To Thuram. It's gone out for a
Tem que
throw-in.
pegar a mãe de mexer no YouTube, experiência, cara. Sim, eu vou ver, mano.
Messi. And he's been shifted off it.
Tô mexendo nisso aí, mano.
Deco. That's a lovely, neat pass. Stood up well to him there. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Bergkamp. Now that's well seen too. Hullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Pedri with a fine tackle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vieira, great ball, and he's in here, and he's onside.
Puta que pariu,
Neymar
hein?
with a beautifully timed run.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 25, Eto'o.
And he's intervened well there.
El dorsal 11.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Serán sustituidos.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ribery.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal
Now it's Batistuta. Vieira gets across to intercept that.
Ronaldinho.
Gavi is always looking to break lines. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Gavi. Ah, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Gets to show off his quick feet.
Não foi com o céu, velho.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Danger averted for now. Ronaldinho. Gavi. Just eases him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kyle Walker. Pressing high and with purpose.
Dei sorte, velho.
It's Gavi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Thuram. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And it's Ribery. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Ribery. Oh, they can break here. And it's gone back to the keeper. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Batistuta. And there's the hit! It's a goal!
Ah, vacilei, mano.
And what a climax we have here!
Vamos ver.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that is as
Boa.
far as it
Vamos
goes.
ver quantos pontos a gente vai terminar aí.
Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle.
Beleza, top 200 aí praticamente. Valeu aí, rapaziada, que colou hoje. Beleza? Amanhã é mesmo horário da live, tá? 4h30 agora. E é isso. Obrigado a todo mundo que colou aí. Se inscreve no canal para não perder as próximas lives, fechou? Tamo junto, obrigado de coração. É nóis.